Sideline switch proves decisive as Manchester United secure commanding 3-0 win over Southampton. Manchester United enjoyed one of their smoothest victories under Erik Ten Hag, securing a clinical 3-0 triumph over Southampton. The Red Devils controlled the atmosphere at St Mary's, effectively turning the energy of the home crowd into an advantage. Southampton's attempt to use home ground pressure against United backfired spectacularly, particularly when Cameron Archer stepped up for a penalty. The travelling United supporters roared, "United, United, United," adding to the tension for Archer, who was visibly rattled. Archer's approach was awkward and his shot lacked conviction, hardly troubling United's goalkeeper, Andre Onana. Having honed his penalty-saving skills in pre-season, Onana easily denied Archer's effort. 7 minutes later, United capitalized on the miss, putting the game out of Southampton's reach by scoring twice in quick succession. The missed penalty seemed to shake Southampton, and United wasted no time asserting their dominance. Matthijs de Ligt, who had endured a difficult few weeks, made amends by leaping to meet Bruno Fernandes' deflected cross, doubling United's lead. The first half ended with United supporters serenading Marcus Rashford, who looked visibly relieved after netting his first goal of the season. This marked a turning point, with Rashford's return to form receiving a standing ovation as he was substituted. Ten Hag deserves credit for his tactical decisions, particularly sticking with Rashford and bringing Christian Eriksen back into the starting lineup. Eriksen, who had not started since May, orchestrated United's 2 goals from set pieces, restoring a level of calm to the midfield that had been lacking in previous matches. While Onana stood strong, Southampton's goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale struggled. He was slow to react to Rashford's pinpoint shot, a stark contrast to Onana's alertness. Ramsdale, who has only featured sparingly for Southampton, now faces the grim possibility of a third relegation in 5 years. Southampton, having reconfigured their stadium with seat railings and improved acoustics, hoped to leverage a heightened atmosphere. However, this only seemed to empower United supporters, whose chants dominated St Mary's. The Red Devils haven't lost at this venue since 2003, and under Ten Hag's disciplined guidance, there was little chance of that streak being broken. Throughout much of Ten Hag's tenure, United have been criticized for lacking a killer instinct in front of goal, but this match was a different story. Joshua Zirkzee, relentlessly pressing Southampton's defense, earned the corner that de Ligt eventually converted into United's second goal. This was one of the team's most clinical performances, and it was clear that United had rediscovered their finishing touch. Casemiro, who had made his debut for United at Southampton 2 years ago, returned to St Mary's in an entirely different context. Ten Hag made bold midfield choices, opting to start Christian Eriksen alongside Kobbie Mainoo, while leaving Manuel Ugarte and Toby Collier on the bench. Eriksen's inclusion proved pivotal as he controlled the tempo and created opportunities throughout the match. Despite their less-than-stellar recent form, United found a new gear against Southampton. Mainoo was cautioned early on for a deliberate handball, but Ugarte, making his debut in the 72nd minute, quickly adjusted and won praise from Lisandro Martinez for his solid performance. The return of Amad Diallo, who had been sidelined after United's drubbing by Liverpool, was also a significant boost. Diallo was instrumental in setting up Zirkzee's early chance and continued to create openings throughout the match. Speculation about Alejandro Garnacho's benching was put to rest by United sources, who clarified that it was unrelated to social media activity involving Cristiano Ronaldo's criticisms of Ten Hag. The United manager, reportedly indifferent to social media drama, focused on selecting the best lineup for the match. United's commanding performance was so comprehensive that Ten Hag delayed substitutions until the 72nd minute, bringing on Ugarte for his debut alongside Garnacho and Harry Maguire. Ugarte's impact was immediate, as he drew a foul shortly after entering the pitch, earning an encouraging high-five from the immaculate Martinez. Martinez briefly shifted to left-back before being given a well-deserved rest, having recently returned from international duty in South America. United closed out the game with a nearly completely reshuffled backline, as Noussair Mazraoui was forced off with an injury. Any hopes Southampton had of mounting a comeback were dashed when Jack Stephens received a straight red card for a reckless challenge on Garnacho, leaving the home side a man down. Garnacho, whose energy and pace continued to frustrate Southampton's defense, added United's third goal in stoppage time, capping off a dominant performance. The United bench celebrated, sharing handshakes and smiles before the final whistle. Onana, displaying his usual leadership, signaled for de Ligt to be substituted, though the Dutchman remained on the pitch briefly, preventing Antony from making a late cameo appearance. Diogo Dalot, who started at left-back before moving to his preferred right-back position, finished the match strongly despite being tested twice by the lively Southampton teenager, Tyler Dibbling. Dalot initially panicked and gave away a penalty, but Archer's wayward effort ensured that it would not be Southampton's day. United's flawless performance left no doubt about their intentions this season. With a defense that's growing more solid by the week and an attack rediscovering its rhythm, Erik ten Hag's side looks set to build momentum in the coming fixtures. Final score, Manchester United 3, Southampton 0.